what's happening, my people? So it's super late night. It's like 3:30 in the morning. So just finished watching this movie. I said that I was gonna start doing more movie reviews and stuff on the channel, especially right now since we don't have a lot to watch. But we want to see things because we are stuck in the house and can't do too much. But what I watched tonight, as you see in the description, is Justice League Dark Apokolips War. I had to make sure I had the name. Justice League Dark Apokolips War. This right here, this was phenomenal. And me, I'm a Marvel head. I'm a Marvel head. I loved it. Marvel, kill them in the movie realm. But animation-wise, DC blows Marvel out the water. Marvel doesn't do too many animation movies and stuff. The last great one was the Spider-Man of Not Far From Home. Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse thing. That was phenomenal. But that was like a theatrical release and everything. The DC movies, like the last one they had was with Superman Red, and he was hypothetically if he was in the Soviet Union and all that, and that one was good too. Like ones that you don't expect to be good turn out to be good. And this one right here, like Flash gets like vision and stuff, so Apocalypse is coming to end the world or something, so they have to bring the fight to Apocalypse. So they get everybody together. They get Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all the Justice League and everything. They're all starting to go towards Apocalypse. We're going to kill Apocalypse. It starts off at the beginning. They're going to Apocalypse, and they just see a bunch of monsters just coming out. They like, wait up, that's not the usual monsters that we be fighting and stuff. So they got their like 3 like space planes or whatever. One of them smashes right through the window, and then the credits come on. So you're like, wow, this is starting off rather interesting. And it starts like you see Constantine, like he's in a bar, drunk and everything. Like time has passed, so you kind of confused, like, wait up, what happened? And Superman comes in, he's all messed up. They have Raven, and they trying to recruit Constantine, like things have happened. Like they have flashbacks later on, and you see, like pretty much everybody was killed or turned, pretty much. Like they was tearing people up. Like some of your favorite heroes, like Batman gets mollywopped. Shit, Wonder Woman, like they cut her arm off and stuff. Who else? Shazam, you see him killing Shazam, like they tearing Shazam ass up. They have a lot of key figures where you like they would handle their business. It wouldn't be this way. Man, they hold them up. And this one, it's no holds barred. It was phenomenal. Like it was like Walking Dead or something, man. It's like your favorite person, or Game of Thrones. It was like Game of Thrones or something, man. Like your favorite person is not safe. Like you rooting for so and so, and they getting killed. But it was crazy, cause like the star of this was pretty much Constantine. Like Constantine showed out in here, man. Constantine handled his business. Like a lot of people that they kind of sleep on, you don't think like Constantine or whatever. Like they are some of the strongest characters. Like it's always Superman, and then Batman. He's not strong per se, but he always comes out on top. But it's like if they were taken off the board and you needed other characters like to save the world, save this universe or whatever, who would be able to do it and stuff. And you see that like some of the characters you might laugh at, like if you're not into the books or whatever, like Constantine. Constantine, he whack, he know a little magic or whatever. But shit, Constantine bad. You know who else shines on here? But it's back on Earth, and you see like Apocalypse, Darkseid, he's sending some things to Earth, and they like taking the magma from the Earth and all that, and these things they killing the Earth. But like Lois Lane and the Suicide Squad, they all doing something, so they trying to take these things off the board. And that one of them, they don't have enough people, so they like, damn, we need another one for to take this off the board, but we don't have enough people or whatever. And Constantine goes and like he convinces Swamp Thing like to help him. Well, not help him per se, but he like Swamp Thing is like happy, like the humans dying. He's like, they've been killing the Earth anyway. The hell with the humans. But he like, well, these machines are about to kill Earth too. They about to kill your green, the green. Hey, Swamp Thing. People sleep on Swamp Thing. We had the old Swamp Thing series back in the days. The thing used to come on USA. I used to like it. I thought that was enjoyable. But I didn't when I was watching it way back in like the 80s or something. I didn't know he was like a DC character or whatever. But I would have never thought he was that strong. But like Swamp Thing is super strong. Like he was yes, he that dude. But man, the way they do this, they got to go back to Earth. They got somebody sending signals like kind of helping them after these situations happen and Apocalypse kind of taking over and stuff. So you like, who is the sleeper agent that is sending these signals like to Lois Lane and for them to start the uprising or whatever? It's not who you maybe think it would have been. And you might see it. I don't want to really spoil it, like, but I was thinking it was like Batman. So, spoiler alert, it's not Batman. I was like, man, Batman, he might have been brainwashed or whatever, but I know he's so cold. Like, he always just comes out on top, like some kind of way. He's like playing Darkseid or something. Nah, it wasn't necessarily like that. Like Batman, they didn't like have him like, nah, he was really setting things up this whole time. No, he wasn't. But it was good, man. They go back to Apokolips and Superman is left without powers because they did like some experiments on him and stuff, and they took him some of his DNA. So all these monsters are infused with some of Superman's DNA. So it was a bunch of basically doomsdays and stuff. So they tearing people up, like even the uprising, and people are trying to fight and stuff, and they're getting killed left and right for a cartoon. This is not your average everyday cartoon. Like kids nowadays, like I remember when I was small or something, you watch something with your parents or whatever, and they like cover your eyes. Don't watch this, and you trying to watch anyway. You like trying to go through the hands and see a nasty part on the movie or whatever. But there's some things you just didn't see or whatever. Like we didn't have cartoons that was cussing or whatever. Like maybe Dick Tracy was one of the first. Was it Dick Tracy? No, it wasn't Dick Tracy. It was one of the movies. I don't know, but it was with the cartoons in the cartoons infused with humans. That movie with Jessica Rabbit on there. I forgot the name of it, but that's about as dirty as we had until Beavis and Butthead came out. But man, just seeing this right here, like just the gore of it, the sheer violence, the language, they have everything except for some sex. But shit, this is dope. This is dope. And you see at the end, like, damn, what's gonna happen with all these men? Like the Green Lanterns and everything all have been demolished. And what's gonna happen with the world and stuff. And it's so dope because even in the end, like it sets up some more things like down the pipeline or something. This was phenomenal, dog. I would definitely say if you into any kind of comic book stuff, if you like superhero movies or anything, even if you don't like DC, like I'll suggest you watch this. If you only like Captain America and Iron Man and stuff like that, this is still worth watching. If you hate DC, this is still worth watching. Like now, if you don't watch cartoons or anything, or if you into just like horror movies or something, I don't want to see no superheroes. Well, just leave it alone. But if you like superheroes in any capacity, or hey, this is the one. This is the one. I think this might be the best one. I think this is the best one. Pretty much. I'm trying to think of some of the great DC movies that have came out and stuff. They got a lot of cold Batman ones and stuff right here, but this one, this is the best. This is the best one. I'm I don't want to give it a 10. I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because some of your greatest heroes, like Superman, was off the board like most of the movie. Like Batman, you kind of want to see them. Kind of want to see some of your favorites. Like some of your favorites died in the beginning, so you like if you're a Green Lantern fan or something, it's like, okay, damn, now what I'm gonna do? Uh, so some of your favorites are dead or something, they're off the board. So you are forced to watch some of the lesser ones, but it's good to see them shine for a change. But I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Like I it could be deserving of a 10, but I don't know that in a nerd in me, I would like to see like Batman and them would have been in the whole movie. Maybe as some of the heroic standpoint, but that's stereotypical or whatever. But I like Batman. Batman is my pretty much favorite in the DC universe. And yeah, so if Batman if it would have been Batman leading the uprising, I might have gave it a 10. But shit, Constantine, hey, Constantine, he's moved up on my list, man. I really like Constantine after this, man. But I would say for you to check this out. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be your greatest and the most hated, man. You probably not gonna watch this video or whatever, man. But if you watch it, and you just want a suggestion of something to watch, this is definitely something that you watch, man. But peace out.